Alright, Possum Kingdom, here we come. There, almost 3 more miles. We have made it. So this right here on the right is our turn to the campgrounds and down to the dam. We're going to head down to the 16th Street Bridge that crosses the river, and then we're going to check the water flow out. About a week ago we had some pretty good rains, and they had the river flow at 2,000 cubic feet per second, and as of last night it was down to about 235 cubic feet per second, so hopefully it'll be good. And we are going to see if we got any campsites open here. There's some free campsites here that you can stay at. Ooh, it looks like it might be a little busy. Nope. We got camp spots. This is going to be us for the next 2 days. We're camping out here till Friday morning. We'll be hitting the river. Let's go back and talk about the drive to Possum Kingdom Dam. It's absolutely beautiful. Tons of stuff to see. It's a very different landscape than coming up through Hillsboro and Dallas Fort Worth and even Weatherford. I love seeing this landscape. It's even more beautiful and breathtaking as the sun's coming up. And then you get to go down this winding road that opens up to this huge farm. It's got a historical marker, and it's just a breathtaking scene right before you get to camp. So we drove down to the Highway 16 bridge, put our kayaks in, and paddled upstream to the dam. The dam was releasing about 280 cubic feet per second, and you can actually see right there that they actually opened one of the gates. I guess they were working on it. But it's really hard to tell in this video, but we were getting slammed around pretty hard. It also didn't help that the water was absolutely freezing.
Oh, they closed it.
They closed it. Oh, fish on.
James just hooked up on a nice little striper. First fish of the trip. So right here you can see we're just getting kind of rocked around a little bit by the waves. Again, this video doesn't do it justice. It was slamming us against these rocks. And if you look above, there's a little cable that goes across the river that says no trespassing. So we were also trying to stay out of that because the current was pushing us against the rocks, and then the wind was pushing us towards the dam.
Oh, nice. Here, I got your rod. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. About time we caught some. Alright. Woo-wee. Alright, you got it. Alright. Dang. Watch the tip, watch the tip. Here. Watch that hook right by your leg there. He looks like he's over 18. Oh yeah, 19 and a half. Here, hold on. Nice. That didn't sound good.
We didn't catch much fish down here, but as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. Just looking at the view and everything is pretty awesome. It's worth it. Even not catching fish, you're having a good time. We made it back to camp, filleted up those striper we caught, which ended up being quite a bit of meat, and we chowed down. You just can't beat a good hot cooked meal, some cold beer, hanging out with good people. You gotta love the outdoors. The next morning we went down to Rochelle's canoe rental, got all of the shuttles paid. We were waiting on the guys from Kansas to come on down, and we decided to try to do a little fishing down there at Rochelle's. We found out this day that they started increasing the water output at the dam, so the water was moving a little bit higher and a little bit faster than normal. You can see Jake over there with James and Wes and Trevor. They made it down. We tried to catch some more striper. But you can see the water is coming out of the dam a lot faster, a lot harder.
lot better.
That pretty much ended the fishing for the day. We didn't even catch a whole lot more after that. So we went and found our old camp spot from last year and got all set up. Pulled our kayaks up, which were super heavy. We got to camp a little early, got everything made and set up. Hung out by the fire, had some beers. It was a good time. We knew we were gonna expect some rain tonight, so we were getting everything set up a little early.
It's a heavy one.
That night, some severe thunderstorms actually rolled through the area and produced some deadly tornadoes all the way up through Louisiana and Mississippi. Probably not the wisest idea to camp out there. As soon as we decided to head off for the morning, it started raining pretty hard on us. We ended up waiting it out and ended up taking a group picture. The water actually rose a couple feet overnight, and little do we know the dam was releasing quite a bit of water at this point. The outside temperature was about 40 to 50 degrees, and the water temperature was about 50 degrees as well, which ended up making for a pretty miserable day on the water Saturday. cold and miserable, it began to rain again. We began looking for a place to set up camp for the night.
All right, you guys ready for day 3? Woo!